Hey, what's up guys? Just got off of work and gonna head out tonight to try and find some fish in a local lake. I was hitchhiking on the side of the road and got picked up by this kind stranger over here. Might recognize him from a few videos. Forrest and I are gonna head out. Like I said, going to a local lake, gonna try and find some fish jig wrapping. That's the only tackle that I brought, so hoping that that technique works. I'm kind of new to the jig wrap game. I've been trying to learn as I go, so hopefully we can give you guys a few pointers. Forrest, I'm sure, will give his 2 cents as well, so stick around for this video. Hopefully you can learn a few things and we'll catch a fish or two. Alright, so jig and wrap bite, not really working. Try trolling for a little bit here, maybe run over them once with the trolling rods, give this a go for a minute. If that doesn't work, maybe pitch at them one more time before we head her in, but hopefully we can get a few to go.
I don't fish over here that much.
That right there is what we're looking for.
Jigging wraps were slow. We came over a big pot of fish and jig wrapped them, couldn't get them to go. Threw out a big heavy jig with a paddle tail, started snapping it. See if we can do that with a walleye.
Right. Does he got a jig wrap in his mouth?
He might have your look at that, he just ate. Oh, he's not the culprit. Alright, quick release.
Finally hooked up on one. Don't know if it's the right species or not. She's got a little pull to her though, so. Oh yeah, good old white tip. Oh, I snagged her in the back, I think. Oh, a little bycatch of the jig and wrap. That's what we're after. Just not the method of hooking them that we were hoping for. At least we're in the right area. Alright guys, well, we made it out here. Fish really aren't cooperating. We were graphing some really nice fish. We tried a few different spots. We're going to kind of grind the best spot out here and hope that we can get a few of these fish to go, but just kind of wanted to show you my setup. I'm using a 6 foot, let's see here, 6'6" medium action spinning rod. You can use anywhere from like a 6 foot to a 7 foot. Seems to be kind of the key lengths that I like to use, medium or medium light. Kind of depends on what type of line you're fishing. If you're fishing, you know, I like to go braided line down to barrel swivel and a fluoro leader. You know, I'm using a medium. You could probably get by with a medium light. If you're using a mono setup, I know a lot of guys will go a little bit stiffer rod just to make sure that when you're setting the hook on those fish, you're actually getting a good hook set. So you might want to stick with a medium versus a medium light there. But that's kind of the two schools of thought. Either braid down to a fluoro leader, or a lot of guys run straight mono on a rod. Just kind of puts a little bit of different action in those lures. There's so many different varieties of these jigging style baits, jigging wraps. Northland's got a puppet minnow, shiver minnows, hyper rattles, custom jigs and spins has a lure as well. So, you know, try all different kinds. I think some of them have a little bit different actions. Some of them are a little bit heavier. They seem to dive a little faster. Some of them are a little lighter, seem to glide a little bit more. So just kind of experiment around with those. Obviously, we're fishing in a lake that's got a lot of perch as the natural forage, so we're using some perch patterns, fire tigers, natural minnow colors as well. So kind of just a few things that you guys can try. Hopefully we can get a few fish to go here tonight and we can show you those. Hooked up. See if it's the right species or not. Suppose I better grab a landing net. Don't need any treble hooks in the hands.
We've been working over this reef most of the afternoon and evening here. There's been just a whole bunch of marks on there. actually snagged a walleye, so we were pretty confident most of them were walleyes. Just couldn't get them to go on jigging Raps. Made one pass over with crankbaits and got bit on our first pass here. Let's see what we got.
Well, just took the nice walleye here. Dark out now, so we're maybe gonna wrap things up here shortly, but you know, when plan A doesn't work, sometimes you gotta switch to plan B, and trolling cranks turned out to be the ticket. Threw a couple other smaller ones in the box, so let this one go. Well, that wraps up our evening on the water. Had a good time out there, caught a few fish. Gonna cut up a few fish here. Probably throw them on the grill tomorrow night. They should be mighty fine and tasty, but if plan A doesn't always work, sometimes you got to resort to plan B. We could have probably bought some live bait with and maybe caught some of those fish. We're just coming off of a cold front, so that probably had those fish a little bit more lethargic than we expected, but had a good time nonetheless. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, learned a few things, and make sure to check out our videos every week. Comment below with any questions, and make sure to share the videos for us to keep growing and creating more videos for you guys. So thanks a lot. Have a good time, and we'll catch you on the water.